Greetings, gamers. Welcome to another live stream this week. This week I'm streaming a day early because I will not be around to stream tomorrow. So instead of no stream for YouTube this week, I decided to do a day early. So if you happen to notice and join us, you're more than welcome. I'm glad. But today I decided to throw in the old Super Nintendo fun here. And with Super Nintendo, I decided to do the Super Famicom version of Final Fight. And right there at the title screen, I held in left and right triggers and hit start so we could get this good old built-in option mode. That is how you get to it. So I can juice the amount of players I have here or decrease them, but I think I'll put them at 9 because it's been a long time since I've played this one, and I'm just gonna have to see how it rolls here. I don't know, let's see here, 9 and that, and everything else looks about right. I don't know what extra joy means, but we don't want to get too joyful in this. We have to see how it happens. So, let's try her out. Main reason I'm doing the Super Famicom version of this one is because there's so much censorship in the US version, from what I recall. I think I'll stick with Cody. As cool as Hagar is, he's a little bit too slow for my style. So, let's see how Cody holds up here. Now, this is a pretty good port for Super Nintendo, I have to say. Especially since it's the Japanese version, definitely. And I always like to give credit where credit is due. And thanks to Final Fight, we do have lots of great other games that were produced after that were inspired by Final Fight, I'm sure. And Streets of Rage is a popular one. A lot of these characters look a lot like Streets of Rage guys, which are just kind of blatant rip-offs, but you know what? I'm glad they did rip off. If you're going to rip off a game, rip off a good one. And even though I think Final Fight is great in its own right, I still prefer Streets of Rage. By the end of the day, I mean, Streets of Rage just really took it to the next level. Doesn't mean Final Fight's bad at all, but I'm always going to prefer Streets of Rage after my experience. I'm going to see how far we can actually get in this bad boy. I don't know. Final Fight just kind of set a lot of standards that you'll see in a lot of beat-em-ups. With like the power-up systems, you know, kind of all the items and getting the score of certain things. It's very interesting, the standards that really stuck that Final Fight started. I mean, the health bars being yellow and red and everything, it's so similar when you look at Streets of Rage, but I'm grateful for it. Yeah, since we're doing the actual Super Famicom version, get these guys off me. I think when you stab, yeah, you see a little bit of blood there, and I don't think that'd be in the US version. Those little splats of blood. It'd probably be like sweat or light or something. That's usually what they try to disguise it in the US versions. And call it sweat, which I don't know why getting stuck is going to be sweat, but that's how that stuff rolls. Hey Charlie, glad to see you could join us tonight. And what's up, Spooky Donkey? Yeah, this is a game to love, that's for sure. And right there, the females are a key thing that you'll see in the Super Famicom version. In the US release, I think they kind of made them some real weird-looking guys. They changed all the girls into some kind of dude of some sort. But if you guys know of any differences offhand, let me know and I'll keep my eyes peeled for it. I'm just kind of talking off the top of my head, ones I remember. Another popular difference is right here. This mean boss's name is Damned. But in the US version, I think it's Thrasher or something. It's not Damned. It's another funny version. Change there. I'm definitely a little rusty, I gotta say. It's been a long time since I played this game. I actually grew up with the Sega CD version of Final Fight, which is way more arcade accurate. I mean, it had obviously the great CD music. It supported the two-player function, which I could really use right now. Somebody to bail me out the way I've been playing so far. And yeah, it was just such an awesome experience playing on the Sega CD. But since it's just one-player live stream, I figured what the hell, we'll try this one out tonight. Finally. Damned. Nice. Well, I guess we're going to be hitting up the subway. Oh, I thought it was funny what kind of power-ups and stuff you'd find. Alright, time to stick everybody. That's what I'm talking about. Aww. That's what kind of stinks about this one, too. When you drop the knife, you, like, instantly lose it, it seems. That's another thing I liked about Streets of Rage. I mean, you could drop the knife a few times for that. Went bad. Ugh. Really getting throttled here. I gotta start paying attention to what I'm doing. Stick and move. That's kind of cheap. Had my fill of you, Elgato. It does have the cliche good old knee move holding down. That's always cool. Uh-oh. Not Andor and Simmons. Names, I always like that too in these games. You see all these goofy names. It's like you're fighting an individual, not just some type of typical drone or something. Gives it a little bit more personality. They always had interesting names for like the fat guys. Their name would be like Chili or Balloon or something in Streets of Rage. I haven't paid attention to the names in this one yet. I'll have to see how they add up. Alright, no time for you. Man, when you get stuck getting hit, you really get stuck. That's what I'm talking about. But no, I don't understand why they just didn't support 2 players in this game on the Super Nintendo version. Could the Super Nintendo not handle it? I mean, was it an afterthought? Was it... Actually, it's kind of a problem with Super Nintendo, because I remember, if I remember correctly, I believe this one and the sequel are only single player. And not until Final Fight 3 did they actually support 2 players simultaneous. So it's like, what the heck was their problem with the Final Fight series? I mean, beat 'em up games, the first thing that I think to myself is, yeah, this is a game I want to play with somebody, not alone. I mean, it's still a good game, but definitely, you know, as cliche as it sounds, doubles the fun when you play with somebody else. Plus, you don't get trapped in corners or get these cheap situations. You got somebody that can bail you out. Oh, wow. Actually does finisher jump moves. Time for you, Andor. But like I said, unfortunately tomorrow I will not be able to make the stream. If I do have a little bit of time later in the night, I may Twitch stream tomorrow. But like I said, I want to at least have some type of stream for you guys this week. And this just felt like a good fit for it. Haven't had a beat 'em up in a while on the channel. Boy, I'm getting slaughtered. I don't even know how many continues and stuff are in this game. Hopefully a lot, because I'm running through the lives pretty quick. Alright. How about having a katana? Or sword. Yeah, where was this weapon earlier? I could really use this. I wonder if it wears out. I don't know how this thing rolls. Does it wear out, or... I'm surprised how many chops these people can take. You think they'd be losing limbs. This is madness. Alright. What's the finale here? Wow. What I'm talking about. At the big old like beef roll in Final Fight, they went the turkey route with Streets of Rage. So I guess I'll ask the polarizing question. Are you the Final Fight people out there, or the Streets of Rage people? What is your go-to? I mean, it's not a really fair fight, because it's like, you know, Final Fight started it all and kind of originated the genre and set a lot of standards. And then Streets of Rage with Sega, they just took it and then they polished it up. So it's like, man, one wouldn't exist without the other to an extent. Oh boy. Yeah, Sodom here. I get one of those swords and teach them a lesson with it. I'll take that. Oh, he recovers pretty quick. Wow. Can't take many hits with this guy. No messing around. There we go. Okay, he recovers pretty quick. Dang. Okay, well, chopping him I don't think is going to work for me. I'm just going to beat him down. See, they want to fool you and be like, oh, you want to chop him, but no, he's just too fast to actually get a swing in with that sword. So we just keep throwing this bozo. I'm talking about. Ah. Running through the lives pretty quick. I don't know if the difficulty has changed in the Japanese version versus the US. I don't know if one's easier or harder than the other. I do know with Streets of Rage it certainly is a difference. I think it's actually pretty crazy. I think in Streets of Rage 3, the US version is significantly harder than the Japanese version. They really changed some crazy settings there. Oh, yikes. What happens there? How many continues do I get? 3 credits. Alright. Using them up quick. Yeah, do we want to bother with Hagar here? Ah, what the heck, we'll give them a whirl. Oh my goodness, they start you all the way back here. Oh, that's cool. You don't start right at the boss? Well, that's my first complaint right there. Streets of Rage, you would have just spawned right there, man, where you left off at that boss. So I get to do all this Hagar style. Cool. Yeah, it definitely doesn't help that I haven't played this in ages. This is going to be pretty brutal. I mean, this is a mayor that means business, man. He just wants to go out there and clean up his own streets himself. I think it's so goofy about how they had Final Fight Guy also version. Like, there's that much of a demand, so they brought Guy in, but they took Cody out. It's like, there's quite the limitation with this game for some reason on Super Nintendo. I mean, that's what's crazy. You couldn't support second player, and you had to cut out a character. It's like, give it a break. Well, thanks for the tip on Sodom. I'm definitely going to use that tip now. Because I am far from a Final Fight pro. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've beaten Final Fight 1 on the Sega CD version, I remember, because I had it. Final Fight 2, I certainly never beat that one, I know. And I played it, but I definitely didn't beat it. Final Fight 3 is another one that I remember playing but never beating, so... yeah, it doesn't look like I beat this one either. I mean, Hagar I'm really struggling with. For how powerful he is. I mean, I never did work well with the slower characters. I never could get that strategy down with them. I mean, but the checkpoints are just ridiculous in this, really. Great. No. Yeah, just keep ganging up on me. I like them apples. Use up all my health just trying to get them off me. Alright. I think he's hurting more. I mean, his hits should count for more. He's the bigger dude. Madness. Oof. Right in the face. Hagar going down. Good old poison. There we go. Alright. Hook him up with a knife and keep rolling. So I guess you don't get a sword when you're Hagar here? Because I remember getting one with Cody. I guess that's a difference or something. Oh, nice. Finished me in one hit. That's nice. Hey, I think that suplex would just end these characters with the hand. They can really take the hits. Yikes. I don't recall in those options seeing how many more credits I could have gave myself, because it looks like I would need a lot more for the way I've been playing. Alright, back to that Sodom yo-yo, see if I can get anywhere. Oh, you still gotta fight more bozos. Dang. Yeah, I'm just not playing too hot as Hagar, even worse, I tell you. I blame his speed. But he is doing more damage, so maybe it'll balance out for me, we'll see. Done and done. Alright, back to this yo-yo again. I think I had just as many lives last time, so... Oh, that charge is BS. It's like one effing hit and you're done. Okay, I gotta try to really avoid that. He said, stand below or above him. Okay, I'm gonna try. And as soon as I move, because I'm slow as molasses, he charges me and I'm done. You know, I'm better off like doing that than getting charged by him. Maybe, maybe not. Going through lives like water again with this moron. Oh! Yo-yo. Wow. This guy's getting cheap on the hits here. Damn, I'm trying to do what he said. Stay above or below him. And just struggling. Hopefully he dies, I don't know. Never know if they got like another secret life coming. Oof, barely. You know, for a sickened boss, that was quite the struggle for me. I will say I'm always a fan of destroying the cars. Well, they don't give you a lot of time on this, do they? Yeah, just break that car with your bare hands, that's how it's done. Get over it. You gotta be faster about it. Nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I think in this version, since it's uncensored, it says "oh my god" as opposed to probably like "oh my goodness" or "oh my car." I think it says. Hey, what's going on, Brian? Glad you could join us tonight. Well, I'm trying to just fight in front of the restaurant here. I like the original names. This game's no messing around with the original names. Man, these guys are just too much work. Edgar really got himself owned here. Yikes. So much button mashing and getting crowded in the corner here. He just kind of gets slaughtered. Ugh. And done. Yeah, I need Guy or somebody. Agar's just too slow for me. I think I'm going to have to stick with Cody on this. I'm going to have a chance. I'm going to have to be the Code Meister. Is this the same like Cody from Step by Step? Kind of got the same hairstyle and look here. There we go. A whole lot of jump kicking through this level. Hey, what's going on, Turbo? Can never go wrong with some Final Fight, that's for sure. So you guys gotta let me know, what do you think? Streets of Rage or Final Fight? What's your preference? You all know that I'm the pro Streets of Rager, so I'm going to give credit where credit is due and start out with Final Fight on the channel, because I tell you, without it, who knows if we would have ever seen Streets of Rage. Ugh. Well, you just keep doing what works. As monotonous as it gets. And finally. Time to go to the bar. I don't open the door, I break the door. Oh, loving the cheap shot right in the back. And let me guess, there's plenty of health in those barrels I could have got to if he didn't hit me. It's a hard call. A hard call, finally. I cut you, foo. Sticking away. Yeah, you think a knife cut would take a lot more damage off a guy. I'm like, man, if I got cut, I think you're kind of down for the count after 1 or 2 cuts here. Especially when it looks like you're gutting them like a fish. Uh-oh. Bill Bull. Okay, they don't have as funny names in this one as Streets of Rage. Not Balloon and Chili. Whoa, that's some good times right there. Yeah, Cody's definitely the well-balanced one. That's why I like him. Hagar's just too slow for me. I never worked well with slow characters in beat-em-ups. I always had to be like the balanced person or the speed person I could do. But, I mean, the slow guys, I'm just too, I don't know, aggressive and not strategic with how I play these games. I'm kind of just button mashing away. And I think you gotta be like really strategic and really paying attention what the hell you're doing when you got the slow guys. Alright. Oh, that's nice. At least, oh, as I turn around and get nailed, that's nice. What is this? Oh, how do I get out of here? Wow, wouldn't you get you in a chokehold? You're just done? That's a great, cheap way to lose some lives fast. Oof. And done. Wow. These guys mean business. The weapons just aren't that handy. Oof. Catch that. How about I just keep jump kicking them and hope for the best? You guys just keep eating shoe. No, didn't work. Can't ride that move all day. Wow, they grabbed me twice. Dang, Cody, what are you gonna do? One of them will go down this sentry. Dang it. I wonder if they take damage different as opposed to Hagar and Cody. Like, Hagar could take more hits, possibly. I never really paid close attention to life meters when playing with the different guys. Good. One by himself, I'll just keep riding this jump kick to all the way home if I have to. There we go. Finally. Yeah, Guy's pretty cool with Final Fight. I remember using him a lot on the Sega CD version that I had. It was usually Cody or Guy. Yeah, Hagar wasn't my bag. Oh. Well, I'm loving this mix up here. We got Roxy all over the place. We got Wong Hu and Bill Bull and Bozo and Simmons. The whole crowd here today. Just eat shoe. Oh. Damn it, Wong. Don't mess with the Wong guy here. Ugh. It's like, how the heck do you get out of those when they start punching you? Almost done. You gotta be the first one landing the punches to get the combos rolling. Alright. Loving the kick in the back here. This is where the second player should be helping me if they ever could handle second player. Damn Super Nintendo version. So we got to vote for Final Fight. Well, I gotta say, I'm pretty biased with the Streets of Rage because I followed that series out, that's for sure. Streets of Rage really evolved. I mean, the Final Fights kind of just... They didn't seem to change as much between 1, 2, and 3. Whereas Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3, they're like, you know, you could see an evolution in the gameplay, that's for sure. No, Joe, these aren't the trannies. This is the Super Famicom version, so they're actually women in this one. Oh boy, time to mess with the police. The police ain't messing around. Wow. I don't know if he's gonna read me my rights or what. Dang it. I love how this guy can totally just catch me. No problem. Wow. I was like on the other half of the screen and this guy just like took a hold of me. What a rip. What's that on the ground? Anything good? No. I tell you, they're giving you a wide variety of guys helping them too. Man, this is rough. I don't even have that guy on his last health meter yet. Oof. And I run into him and like all my health goes away. Not looking promising. Nope. Yeah, Eddie E's got my number. That's probably my other problem here with Final Fight. When you hit the continue, it should be like the arcade, and you literally just start off where you left off. Now it's going to kick me all the way back to the beginning of the level. Ugh. That's a rip. Kind of sucks the fun out. Alright, me and Brian are on the same page. Streets of Rage is the way to go. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to get far in this one, even with my, ever went in the options, gave myself maximum lives, and I'm still not cutting mustard in this one. We'll be lucky to see the next level at the rate I've been playing. Dang, man. Ugh. Just gets too crowded, and to keep these guys at a manageable pace, I mean, we'll say this version can handle a decent amount of sprites on the screen, I'll give them that, but... Ugh. Punch in the head and done already. Going through these lives like water. Ugh. I don't know, I just felt like in Streets of Rage, like he had like a little bit more control and speed, so he could actually like kind of walk around and avoid getting hit a little bit easier. This one, I mean, it isn't bad. Gameplay just feels a little bit more stiff to me. Yikes. Nice. Well, if you got to the last stage as a kid, you definitely beat me. I mean, I was able to get to the last stage and beat this game with the Sega CD version, but I remember playing that always like 2 players, so I think Eric is better at this game than I am, so he probably carried me when it came to Final Fight. But in Streets of Rage, I think I had the advantage in that one, so we'll have to definitely do a game night of Streets of Rage soon, one of these days, when we get a chance, so we can compare. But yeah, Final Fight, we only played pretty much the Sega CD version, because that's the only Final Fight that I actually own that was 2 players. Because I never owned 3, and I think 3 is the only Super Nintendo one that supports the second players, like I said. So all you Final Fight fans, what's your favorite actual Final Fight out of the whole series? Is the real question. Finally, dang. Oh, I had to still go through this nonsense. Dang it, I forgot all about this part. Yeah, this level's nuts. Now that I think about it, this level is crazy. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong and there's some type of strategy, though, for, like, these guys and stuff, but certainly ain't my strong point in knowing. I don't know if you want to keep them separate, one on each side, so they don't get to you, or what, but yikes. Ah, and then you're just done. One gets a hold of you and you're done. Dang. That stupid cop's gonna have me for lunch again. I find it really awkward to kind of line up with, like, the pipe and stuff in Final Fight. And the other thing, I mean, it's more realistic, but I find it to be quite the nuisance, is they can hurt me by, you know, doing like hitting me while I'm already on the ground. I don't think that happened in Streets of Rage. I mean, it was kind of like safe ground. They ain't gonna keep racking up the hit on you. Look at this. I think I actually did worse than last time. Yeah, now I see the cop. I got like 2 lives, and if I even get to the cop with 2 lives, I forgot to get all this nonsense still. Dang, this level's tough. Hey, what's up, LGR? Glad you could join us. This is your favorite on the Super Nintendo? Interesting. I mean, I'm trying to think of other beat-em-ups that are on the Super Nintendo. I guess this really would be the go-to for beat-em-up on the Super Nintendo. There was, like, Knights of the Round. That was a pretty decent port, I think, on the Super Nintendo. That one's fun. Was Knights of the Round ported? I think it was. And there was another one, I think it was like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of beat-em-up. I don't know if that was the name, but it reminded me of something like that, and that's pretty good on the Super Nintendo. I might get into those and try those out sometime for some beat-em-up fun. I certainly need to start playing better beat-em-ups for the streams I'm actually good at, because I'm not exactly playing too hot tonight, to say the least, as you can see. Yikes. I don't even think I'm going to get to that stripping cop. I don't know where I'm losing my skill set here. Ah. Yeah, the Roxy and Poison's fun. And that guy getting all his moves in. Yikes. These ladies got me cornered. This is definitely a game you better have your, you better be ready with your game face and not messing around. And here's our cop friend, which, you know, I got 1 hit in. I'm trying to figure out what is this on the ground over here. I don't know. His badge? I don't know if it's just... Oh, see, I can't even avoid him. It's like you can't be really aggressive with these bosses. It's like at a... Now, they don't walk into you punching either. They just walk up to you and you're done. Oh, that was long. I didn't even pass the stripping cop. Oh, man. That's what I think about it. Me and my big fat game over I got here. Ugh. Batman Forever. I don't know if I'll delve into that one. Ugh. Final Fight. That's what you get, KWW. You and your craptacular score there. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, as much as I'd love to throw in Cadillac and Dinosaurs, that is another great one. Good one, Turbo, to bring up. That's all I got for tonight. It's a short stream this week, I know. I'll make up make it up for you guys next week more than likely, because like I said, I'm not going to be able to make the stream tomorrow night for YouTube. I might squeeze in a Twitch stream, but keep posted like usual. I'm going to try to have some fun going. And other than that, thanks for hanging out tonight like usual, and hopefully the next game I'll get a little bit farther than I did tonight. So, wasn't planning for a long one, but I just wanted to touch base this week. But either way, let me know what kind of streams you guys would like to see in the future, and I'll talk to you guys next week.
Yeah.